Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Iyun Shulchan Orach. We're finishing today Hilchos Tzitzis. It's a very exciting time in our lives that we've finished basically two segments of the Shulchan Aruch. The last part talks about the schar and the punishment that you get for wearing tzitzis or not wearing tzitzis. I want to focus on the first halacha where he says that technically, like we said many times, the Shulchan Aruch holds there's no mitzvah to put tzitzis on a bag that's in your drawer. I disagree with that, on a personal note, and I've said that there's two chiyuvim on tzitzis. There's a mitzvah tzitzis, talis katan, which is emblematic of your underwear and your wife's underwear, and with fringes on there, gdilim tasalach. And then there's a blanket, lato tzitzis. The blanket you should wear should also have fringes on. It makes them look nice. Tchelis would be a waistband around the underwear, the thong that you wear, and therefore there's two brachos al mitzvah tzitzis, which is brought down by the Rush in on Sukkah Daf Memvav. The Rush over there brings this down from Yerushalmi, and Brachas Perak Aroa from Brachos in Yerushalmi says you make a bracha al mitzvah tzitzis when you make them, right? Not when you wear them. So you see there is a chova on the making, on the mana, on the chayfetz, on the beged, not on. And then there's obviously the sadeh tzitzis when you wear it. So there's two mitzvahs over here. He says there's no mitzvah except when you wear the Shulchan Aruch holds. He says v'tov v'nachon. Now, let's just judge these two words independently over here. You should wear the whole day. Now, first of all, he says the whole day and not at night, because we know night is not time for wearing tzitzis. Now, many people have many other places the Mishnah Berurah is written, you're supposed to wear it all night. You're supposed to sleep in it. The Ari says, Shulchan Aruch says, no, only the whole day. That would be. And I don't understand how the Shulchan Aruch is saying v'tov v'nachon. Now, if the Shulchan Aruch is assuming that the chiyuv is only when you wear it, it's a four-cornered beged, and we don't wear four-cornered beged, Shulchan Aruch says, but we put on one in order to mechayev ourselves, which you don't have to do. I don't know why that's good. The definition of tov, what does it mean tov, right? Tov li Torah spicha malfei zav v'kesef, or ein tov el Torah. What is good about wearing an extra beged, especially during the summer when it's hot? I mean, does that make you feel good? I mean, what's good about it? It's good you're getting extra schar. I mean, that's what the mitzvahs are schar anyway. What's good? I always interpreted tov in the Torah. Tov is physical enjoyment, is pleasure in this world, because that's what the world associates good with, right? You ask any rational person in the world, they'll tell you the point of this world is to gain as much pleasure as possible and to avoid as much pain as possible. And that's the simplest way every human being thinks. So I don't know why it's tov to mechayev yourself in tzitzis and put on tzitzis the whole day, especially when it's uncomfortable. And then the word v'nachon. Nachon means it's correct. It's obviously not correct. Otherwise, the Torah would have told you to put that beged on. If the Torah really felt that you should be putting it on, that would be the correct thing to do, to listen to the Torah. It's not correct to do something that the Torah is not mechayev you on. I would say that, again, this is a theme of mine, and I will reiterate it again and again and again and again and again, especially in Shulchan Aruch, where I get to say my own views, even though you have to ask a rabbi before you. I mean, you could ask a rabbi. I mean, it's up to you if you want to ask a rabbi. We have free choice in this world. The Constitution states that, right? So, if you want to, it's not a nachon. I don't think it was a nachon to wear it the whole day. It's bal tosif. Again, you're putting on, making yourself chayiv in the mitzvahs when Hashem didn't ask you to do this thing, is doing more than the Torah wants you to do. And the Torah says many times, there's so many mitzvahs, so many hard things to do. You're going to take more upon yourself? Medrash says that. And then the last point I want to make is that the Shulchan Aruch says in the end, at least the bare minimum, you should wear it while you're davening. So what's that the Mishnah Berurah says? B'shas tefillah means Shemona Esrei, or Kriya Shema. He says, in Kriya Shema, Isa B'zor Parsha Shlach Lecha, the Kor Kriya Shema, B'lo Tzitzis, Meirei Sheker Ba'atzmo. He's giving false testimony about himself. Shakori Parsha says, Ve'eno Mekayim Akra. Right? He's not being Mekayim the pasuk. He's not wearing tzitzis. Now, I mean, the Zohar obviously doesn't make sense on surface level, because it's Eid Sheker Ba'atzmo. you only have a chiyuv to wear tzitzis if you put on a four-cornered garment. If you don't put on a four-cornered garment, the Torah didn't obligate you wearing tzitzis. That's what he says when you're lovish it. So, when we read many things, we read Kriyas HaTorah on Shabbos. During the week, there's Kriyas HaTorah, or you say Parshas Haman or Parshas Karbonos before Tefillah, like he says, you're not Mekayim the Korban, a Korban Ola, a Korban. It's also made to say the Sheker B'atzmo. While you're reading the Pasuk, you're reading Karbonos, you're not being Mekayim the Ola. We read it as a Zecher for it. I don't think it's Mekayim Eid a Sheker B'atzmo, right? When you read the Parsha of Kriya Shema, it talks about putting mezuzahs on. You go and run in the middle of Kriya Shema and kiss the mezuzah. You don't do that, right? So why is tzitzis made as a sheker b'atzmo? Mezuzah is not made as a sheker b'atzmo, and you're also not learning Torah technically when you're saying Kriya Shema. Of Kriya Shema, you're not learning Torah. It talks about learning Torah. It talks about a lot of things in Kriya Shema. So it was asisim is kol mitzvos. Chaim, do all the mitzvahs. Do all the mitzvahs. The mitzvahs are made as sheker b'atzmo. Anyway, it seems a little strange to me that these three words are used by the Shulchan Aruch, but again, this is the Shulchan Aruch. It was written by Rosh of Cairo from Mitzrayim. So he wasn't from Mitzrayim. He was originally I think he's from Spain, and eventually emigrated to Eretz Yisrael. He lived in Sfas, but his last name is the same name as Cairo, which is the capital of Egypt. So maybe I should call these Shiurim the Iyun Shir and Yitzias Mitzrayim. Going not against, but a redefinition of the words of Cairo, of Yosef Cairo, Egypt, Mitzrayim. Yitzias Mitzrayim. All right. I hope you enjoyed today's shir. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be doing a live shir. I'm hoping. I'll get to figure out how to do it. We'll do a live shir. I got my jacket on. I'll trim my beard to make it look good. Full presentation. I know these two guys in the room that are looking at me, they're definitely coming to all my shirim tomorrow, right? Right? Atabala shir shalim, any mistaper קצת פה ולובש חליפה. Khalifa, you gonna come? Tabala shir shali? You coming? Depends on what? Which time? I'm gonna have to find it. I have to find the time that most people are gonna watch on the live stream. The afternoon. This time is good for you, Yeah. What's your name? I don't even know your name. Eliyahu Bahar Carmel. We learned in Yevamos. He's gonna shech the korban on a bama in front of. What? Bli neder. He's gonna shech the korban on the bama over here. We're gonna have the bima. We're gonna bring the bima in. He's gonna shech the korban not on the bama, on the bima. We're gonna bring the bima in from the main base medrash. He's gonna shech the korban. And then a fire is going to come down from heaven and consume the korban. Because we have Eliyahu Hanavi over here. Eliyahu, say hi to the camera. They want to see you. That's Eliyahu Hanavi. Tomorrow will be the big event. Hayom HaGadol VaHanora. He will be shechting on the bima, not the bama, on the bima, right? Sheep. A sheep. Very good. And who's going to get the lamb chops? You're going to make. I get to eat the lamb chops? Or God's going to eat it because it's going to burn by a fire. You're predicting that a fire is going to come down to consume the korban? You're going to try to make it Eliyahu. That's not good enough. You want to be Eliyahu Navi, you got to guarantee that we live in a world of guarantees. Huh? You are Eliyahu Navi, no? You could be the new Eliyahu Navi, the contemporary Eliyahu Navi. What?
It wasn't like agreements, like statements. He also said I would try.
He will try. Eliyahu tried, and he was successful. So you got to try. You got to be successful also. Eliyahu tomorrow. Eliyahu ala bima, not the bama. Eliyahu ala bima. He's shechting a lamb, and he's gonna give the lamb chops to me and to a lucky winner. So write the word. Write the words "I love Ben Sion Lang." Those 4 words, and you'll be entered into a raffle to win some of the lamb chops from Eliyahu's korban tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Hopefully we're going live. See you there. Bye.